And here we are, the open box. Well, opened the box. From my buddy J-Man. He bought a set of pickups from Pig City Pickups. I think the guy's name is Chris over there. I can't be sure. And I asked him, what are you going to do with the pickups you took out of your Westcreek Helios? And he says, oh, I don't know. I might keep them for another project. And then I end up with this box coming in the mail, and he says, "Oh, those pickups are on their way to you." And then they were supposed to be here, and then it says, "Oh, they were delivered." And I go, "Well, I didn't get them." And then somebody wrote on the packaging, "Wrong box." And I'm going, "Okay, wrong box. Why the hell did they do that?" Community mailboxes are only like 2 houses away from everybody. They couldn't have just walked over here and rang my doorbell, knocked on the door and said, "Oh, look, we got this in our mailbox for you." No, what did they do? They put it back in the mail system, said, "Oh, wrong box." People are just so lazy sometimes. So yeah, so he got this set of Telecaster pickups from Peg City that are supposed to be copies of what Brad Paisley uses. And he's going to, well, he's already converted it. It's been on his channel, so go see J-Man in Prince Edward Island in Canada. And he decided he was going to send me these pickups. Oh, I got a message. Hey, buddy, here are those Helios pickups I said I'd send you. Rock on, J-Man. Go check them out. So these are the Helios pickups. I was wanting to make sure that these are, damn, that chrome is pretty. The same ones that they put in the Westcreek racer that I have. I'm gonna compare the specs on these things when I measure them. So what we got? Oh, here's the neck. Whoop. Here's the neck. Let's measure this up and see what we got. They sounded good. He played the shit out of these things on his channel. So go see J-Man, Westcreek Helios. So we've got a 7.63 on the neck. I'm going to write it down so I can compare it to the Westcreek, which is on my other bench. And the split coil will be black to the center, 3.84. Alrighty, that's one. 3.84 sounds like it, drops halfway in numbers, but when it's in the neck position, it doesn't sound like it drops halfway. That's been my experience with quite a few pickups. But in the bridge position, this is the bridge, they do sound like they drop a long ways down because there's not as much vibration of the strings there. 9.56K on the bridge. That's a nice number. And the center will be 4.78. I'm pretty sure that'll be sounding thinner, requiring a Fralin resistor to keep that up, say, somewhere probably around 6, I'd say. 4.78, say it's 5, maybe 6.25 to 6.5K is what I think I'd like to have on that one. I wrote it down. So, there we go. Helios pickups are in the house. We will go and mount them on the test jig guitar and give them a shot. Alright, the Westcreek is already out because I've been working on this amplifier circuit to go in there, which has failed because of not enough contacts on switches. But the amplifier works, but it does cause interference when it's operating. if you're using a wireless system right next to it. There's an interference. So that's no good. Alright, so we are on. Let's do the bridge, which is not modified on the output. So the bridge on the Westcreek Racer is 7.49. Bridge 7.49. And I can't do the split there properly, so we're going to do it in there. And because there's a frailing on it, no, there's no frailing on this one. Doesn't matter. In split mode, it would be 3.80. Oh, sorry, that's neck. The bridge is all wired differently here because of that circuit, so we're just gonna do it all manually here. 9.37, pretty close. And the half of that would be 473. All right. So I'm thinking, yes, these are probably the same pickups in the Westcreek as they are in the Helios. So thank you, Mr. J-Man, for sending me the pickups. And now I will get rid of this thing onto its stand. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my jig out and install those Helioses and give them a little test over here. Okay, here we are. At the amp, at the computer, at the big screen, at the camera. So we're going to go with full up on the bridge. 65 Deluxe. We are on a little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay as usual. We're simulating a 4x12 M cabinet. One of my favorites. 2.5 on the amp. 25 watts out of it. 0 to 10, 100 watt. Creamy smooth. Creamy smooth. Love it. All right, let's go to the neck. More creamy. More. All right, let's split this one and see what happens. So in clean mode, it is perceived to drop quite a bit. Okay, but if I put a little dirt on it, I'll show you. It doesn't seem like it drops that far in the neck position. Let's go to the bridge. Not split. Split. Ooh, feels so thin. I mean, yeah, you lose almost you lose all the robustness of it whatsoever. It's really, really thin back here. And yeah, it's set like it should be, close enough. And these strings have been on here for a while now since I set up this jig, so they're fully stretched and they stay in tune pretty good. And the original tuners on this Kamezi, whatever it was called, they're good. I don't have any slop in those. Okay, now, what else have we got to do? Oh yeah. Articulation. So these are pretty nice pickups. Pretty nice pickups. If you had to go out and buy a pair of pickups like this, I'd say you'd probably pay $50 to $100 for a pair of pickups that sounds something like this here in Canada. If you were going to go to AliExpress, you would pay approximately $45 Canadian for those Seymour Duncan copies, which could compete in this category. Yes, they could sound very close to this. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you again, Mr. J-Man. Love these pickups. Love these pickups. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I love these pickups. Alright, I said I was going to show you something with dirt. So let's do it. I'm leaving it on standard there, and I'm going to put the Joyo overdrive on over here. So that's my standard settings for my Joyo. Split it. So, like I said, when you put some effects on these pickups, even with it hardwired to the center tap, it doesn't sound as thin as when it was clean, you know, basic, just basic. Let's just do the compressor then. So it gets really twangy there. US Dream. Not too much on that distortion. And that's split. So, as you grind a little bit on those pedals, you can make a half without a frailing resistor sound pretty decent. And that's really good. So now that we've fooled around with a couple of those, let's bump it up to the add the fuzz on my standard there. Back into full. was. All right, let's jump to the overdrive there, which I like to keep a little cleany overdrive. Yes, 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 overdrive. All right, that's mostly what I do with them. The neck is about, you know. The middle. I haven't talked about the middle. Full. They're both split simultaneously now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I like the sound of these pickups, just like the ones in the Westcreek Racer. Yeah, very, very, very much like them. So close in value. All right, let's play some of this. pumped on the US Dream and the Joyo together to make a little hum and buzz. I didn't connect the shields to the covers into the circuit. I just left them open for now on the test jig. So yeah, guys, my buddy J-Man sent me a little present. He said it was a late Christmas gift. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. And for the rest of you, thanks for watching. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun with me as we go along some of these journeys, and some of them turn out good, some of them not so good, but hey, fun is fun, and retirement time is all mine. And I want to share it with you guys. Sometimes I just can't help myself. So, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Appreciate all your support.